Well, hi, it's Glitter 50 Chandra here. Hi. So today, oh, I'm so excited. So I got the E.L.F and Chipotle um, eyeshadow palette. I haven't even touched it, haven't swatched it, anything. But look at those colors. I'm really wanting to try this fajita. I saw Allie Glines do a look with that eyeshadow and it looks so nice. Um, But first, before we get into the eyeshadow palette, I've changed up my um, routine that I do first and foremost, like prepping my skin for anything, because I had received AHC um, Essential Real Eye Cream for face. So I try really hard to keep my eyes from getting fine lines and wrinkles. I get them because I'm almost 51. So I'm going to use this today on my eyelids and all around my eyes. I'm so excited because on Wednesday I'm going to the eye doctor. And I know that doesn't sound like a really big deal, but my eyes water so much. And I'm going to tell the doctor about it, and hopefully there's something that they can do. I think I got that cream in like an Allure beauty box, I think, which this month was my last month getting that. And I did record a video of me opening that because there was a product in there and I thought I was going to give it to my mother-in-law, but I ended up keeping it and I kind of like it. But it was $155. Who knew? So I got this Too Faced Hangover Good to Go cream in my latest BoxyCharm. And I love the little pump on it. And so I'm going to use it as my moisturizer today. I do not like the smell of this. Like, I don't like the smell of this. I also got this Glow Skin Beauty serum. I always do that, and I always get it on my eyelashes. Hopefully it's good for eyelashes. So, now that I'm moisturized to the gods, I'm going to take my ColourPop Pretty Fresh in the shade Light 45N. And I'm going to put it on my lids. And where's my brush? Just cleaned all my brushes so they're not in the spots that I normally have them in. I spent probably an hour cleaning my brushes and sponges, and because with the E.L.F and Chipotle eyeshadow palette, I also got the avocado sponge. I did not get that wet today. I got a different sponge wet today, but I will be using that because it looks so cute. Already my eyes are not happy with me, and all I've done is put some lotion and concealer on them. they water all the time. Nothing I can do about it. Watch the doctor tell me, oh, you're allergic to makeup. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it then. Alrighty, so now I'm taking my ColourPop translucent setting powder. And then we will get into the eyeshadow palette. Now I've seen quite a few reviews, and like I said, I haven't touched it. I opened it obviously and I looked at it, but it comes with this little plastic sheet over it, and that's where the names are. So what I did was I took the little plastic sheet and I cut it and I put all the shadow names on there because I wanted the shadow names on there. So I did that before touching any of them. So now I'm going to take this Glacier. Got this from BoxyCharm as well. Eyeshadow brush. It's just a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into pinto beans. And I'm going to use this as my transition shade. Oh, my eyes are watering already. That was just one dip. One dip in that eyeshadow. Wow. It buffs out so nicely. Oh my goodness, my eyes. Okay. Literally. One little dip. Okay, maybe I didn't get enough on there. Still. Buffing that through the transition and then taking it up, buffing it out. There's not really a like creamy shade because the rest of what I would be using, well, I guess I could use white rice a little bit, but you see this on my eye? My eyes just water. All right. Now I'm going to take my color switch and I'm going to buff out that brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of black bean. A bit of black bean. And I'm going to put it on the outer corner. And buff that in to the transition just a little bit. other eye. And do the same thing. It's easier to do the first eye than it is the second eye because you don't want to get too much on the second one so you don't pick up as much shadow. It's easier to build it up than it is to take it away. And it's always, I always like this eye, my left eye, more than I like my right eye. I don't know why. It just goes on smoother, I think. Probably because I'm comparing the two and I want the right eye to look like the left eye, and it just never seems to look exactly the same. So now I'm going into fajitas. I'm going to take my finger. Oh my goodness. Look at that color. You can't even really see it right, but let's put that on my eye. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of purpley, but it's got like a green shift to it. It's so pretty. It's just a gorgeous color. Oh, I don't think you can see that color shift. Just know in person that purple, that fajita shade, you see the green onions and the purple onions and the green pepper. It's such a pretty color. Because if you look at the layout of Chipotle, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but they've used all the colors that are on the main part of the Chipotle serving thing to build these colors. There's no meat because this is all vegan and cruelty free, and so there's no meat in this. There's no chicken, there's no beef, there's none of that. But oh my goodness, this fajita shade is so pretty. Like the names of the colors are fajitas and guacamole and pinto beans, black beans, white rice. I mean, it's got all the colors that you would have, or all the foods that you would have in your main part of your Chipotle order. It's so awesome. Gosh, those are pretty colors. Like, I really wish you could see. Do you see that green? I don't even think you can see it. It just does something. It's so pretty. I love dual chrome shades like that. It just, whew, I love it. Alrighty, so now I'm going to clean off my finger. My fingers, sorry. Oh, I got some nails, some like press-on nails, but these are from Red Aspen. A friend of, well, I call her a friend, but I don't really know her in person. It's somebody who I've been following on Instagram. Her name is, or her title is Glow With Me Andrea, and I got these nails from her. So I got the Mintmelt cooling face primer because I don't have the money to buy the milk one, and this is supposed to be a dupe for that, and it's, I don't smell anything. Oh my goodness. I don't really smell anything. So that's the primer we're using today. It's tacky. I don't necessarily see any blurring of my pores. I don't know, so I'm just going to give that a moment. I don't feel the cooling sensation or anything like that, so I guess we're good. But I've had this E.L.F Camo Cc Cream. I had to get myself another one because I feel like this is going to be gone all too soon. You don't really even need that much. So there's that. And I've been using the E.L.F powder brush. I just like the density of it to put this on. Look at the coverage, the difference. You know, it just covers up the redness in your cheeks, but it doesn't make you look like you have a whole lot of anything on. I love it. See how it just evens out my skin tone? It just gives me, and I don't really put a whole lot under here because I'm going to be wearing a mask, so I just put a light layer because I don't want it all over my mask. And I don't care what kind of setting spray you use, it's going to come off. Then I just go over it with my damp sponge. Like I said, I did get the avocado one, but I did not use it today. Gosh, that purple and that fajita shade is just So pretty. It's like a purple and green. It's just, it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm gonna get the out of the corner of my eyes. Okay, so now I have been loving this Soul Body, which is a sister brand to ColourPop. I got their bronzing balm in the shade Light. I love the smell of it. It smells so good. Put some color in my face. And I'm going to pinch the bristles a little. And contour my nose a little bit. Now, I don't normally do this step, but I'm going to try it today. I'm going to take a little down my nose and a little of my Pretty Fresh underneath the eyes, because I don't want it to cake up under my eyes, so I don't put a whole lot. There. And now I'm going to take my ColourPop Super Shock cheek called Between the Sheets. And just a fluffy brush. And then buff that on. See how that, oh. So I was born in the 70s and I like a lot of blush. Now I don't want it to be streaky. I don't want like a streak of blush, but just I mean, I know I took the foundation and I got rid of the redness in my cheeks, but this is an even red tone, not a blotchy red tone. So it makes a difference. And then over the top of that, to kind of set it but give it still color, I'm going to put the E.L.F blush, and I believe this is in the shade Watermelon. Take this and put it over the top just a little, just to give it some powder. I know it looks crazy right now. And then I'm going to take my sponge and lightly dab over the top. I know you guys have seen me do this 1,000 times so far. Actually, not even 1,000 times. I haven't even done 1,000 videos. And I'm going to take my Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid. allergy season. Setting spray. Phew, I got it up my nose. No, I don't have COVID. Let that sink into my skin a little bit. Then go back over with my sponge, pressing everything into my skin. Now for highlighter. Which highlighter should I use? Oh. I'm going to use, this is the Halo highlighter from ADA Studios. It's in the shade Amore. I can't remember. ADA is the brand, but there's another site to look under, and I can't remember what it is. If I can figure it out, I'll link it. If I can figure out how to, in the description box below. But this was like $1. $1. Rub that in, buff it around. Do you see that? Whew. I like to shine to the gods, or anybody else who's paying attention. I like to shine. So that's shiny. Then I'm going to take my little itty bitty brush and I'm going to use that on my inner corner. Do you see that inner corner highlight? Oh, it's so pretty, and it was $1. Alrighty, I'm gonna do my eyelashes and brows off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted you to see, I put a little lipstick on, but I wanted you to see the difference between this eye that has the Sky High, Maybelline Sky High mascara on it, and this one that doesn't, because sometimes you can't really tell the difference, but honestly this one just builds up. This is like 2 coats, but it just builds up your eyelashes. See how much length and volume compared to none? My husband says that I need to put eyeliner on, but I want the shadow to show today, so I don't want to put that on. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty, so here's the final look. Now, I only used a dab of, oh, the writing is so small. I got this in a boxy charm as well. This is a Fenty Beauty really dark lipstick, but I just dabbed it on. I didn't just swipe it on. I just dabbed it on. And then I put a little bit of the ColourPop Lux gloss in the shade Glacier, which is from the ColourPop and Rawbeautykristi. So, yeah, but look at those. I love the eyeshadow. And as you can see, wish me luck on Wednesday. Hopefully we can get it so my eyes can stop watering. But this is my look for today. I love the way the highlighter just blended in. And like I said, this is $1. $1. And it gives me this kind of a look. I think it's gorgeous. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. Please subscribe, like, share, and who's better than you? Nobody. See you next time.